Hi everybody and welcome to another West End warm-up. I'm Toby Higgins and I'm currently musical director on Tina, the Tina Turner musical, at the Aldwych Theatre, which obviously we are very eager to get back to so we can unleash our brand new cast for you all, which is very, very exciting stuff. But in the meantime, we do things like this. Welcome to my home. I've been asked to do a virtual warm-up for you all, so hopefully this might be helpful, or it might make you laugh, or it might give you an insight as to all the different warm-ups that are around. Now, I have a slight confession that my warm-up hasn't really changed for a long, long time now. And that's not really out of laziness. It's not. It's out of finding something that works and something that's really easy to translate to each company as you go around, wherever you might be working. There's a little saying that I've nicked, which is, it's a warm-up, not a workout. You're very welcome to have that. I think I nicked that a few years ago from someone, so you're welcome to have it. A warm-up, not a workout. That means that you sing with the voice that you have that day. And the reason I do the same warm-up each day is that it gives people a kind of control, so they know what they sounded like maybe yesterday to how they sound today. So it seems like it's always the same. It kind of is for that reason. But we start off very simply. So all you need is your voice and a willingness to sing. So hopefully we'll have that. And we start here to a little hum, really easy. It goes. We keep going up. And there should be really loose-lipped humming. Hardly any volume. Really easy so far. We're up into a soft R. Now to an oo. And whatever voice you can sing this in. And then we head back down again, still to an oo. Change to air. So that's the first exercise, very simple. So we start off with a loose-lipped hum that turns into an R, turns into an oo, turns into an air. And we go up. So we start from the A below middle C. And it kind of starts to slightly open up your higher range, but literally just to find how those notes are sounding that day. So the next exercise I do is kind of based on a siren, but it's basically to an E, or to an air, or to an ing, however you feel comfortable sirening. start from here, and we siren up to here and down to there. So it's just up a fifth, but you're taking every note in between, which you can do far better with a voice than you can on a piano. But that's all it is. So again, it doesn't matter whether it's loud, it doesn't matter whether it's quiet, it's just the voice that you have. And you're just checking out where your break is in your voice, how you're considering that day, and just trying to exercise all of the notes in between, because it can be very simple just to go E and go, that'll do. But what I want you to do is really detail the notes in between. E. Obviously, you'll do a lot better than that. Here we go. And breathe with this. That's it. No rush to get to the top or back to the bottom. Remembering all the notes in between. Very good, keep going. And one more, which takes us up to F. Great, so what that does is just try and smooth out any edges there might be in the voice that day, and it helps you just to kind of consolidate your range and what you have, hopefully. So the next exercise we do, very simply, is Ave Maria. Hopefully all of you might know this. But we start kind of where we finished off. We go Ave, Ave, Ave Maria. Into this key. One more of these. And obviously, you may or may not know, with Ave Maria, you can extend the range whichever way you want. You can add harmony lines to it. But what it does is get, especially with a group, with a company, is get everyone singing something that firstly, that they all know. And two, it's legato, so we end up just breathing more and creating more space. And also, it gives a chance for people to harmonise very quickly, very effectively, which is just pleasing to hear most of the time. So that's the third exercise. Then we go to something that I like to do, which is just ma, mi, me, mo. So it's ma, mi, me, mo. And it just gets everything moving here. Ma, mi, me, mo. And you really should exaggerate everyone. And it's done simply to a kind of minor scale. A minor triad, should I say. Ma, mi, me, mo. Ma, mi, me, mo. Ma, mi, me, mo. Ma. Then you double up. Ma, ma, mi, me, mo, mo. Ma, ma, mi, me, mo, mo. Ma, ma, mi, me, mo, ma. And then into three. Ma, 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 mi, me, mo, mo, mo. Ma, 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 mi, me, mo, mo, mo. Ma, 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 mi, me, mo, ma. And then into four, you guessed it. Ma, 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 mi, mo, mo, mo. Ma, 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 mi, me, mo, mo. Ma, 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 mi, mo. And obviously you'll have more breath than I just did then. And then we take it up to here. And let's try it to za, zi, zay, zo. Into twos. Into three. And into four. Very good. We take it up another tone to here. And we're going to try ta, ti, te, to. And now double it up. And into three. And finally into four. And as you probably guessed, that's just to keep everything moving, get the mouth moving. A bit like tongue twisters, but just slightly more centralised into just a few sounds. Good. Now, because we've done all that work, so we've gone from our hums, our oohs, our ahs, a siren that kind of goes around a fifth. We've then sung something more legato and with more harmony. Then we've gone for something slightly more percussive to get the mouth moving a bit more. I'd like to finish off with Bella Signora, which everyone kind of knows. And again, because it's an easy one that everyone knows, they can then embellish as much as they want around that as you can. And we start here. So that's a simple version. You can embellish as much as you want. Keep going up the keys. And again, it's an exercise that everyone knows, but it gives you a chance to explore your range. So we went up to a G there for the very last one. You might be able to get to a C. Da, 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 da. If you fancy that day, if you can that day. But it's all about just exploring what voice you have for that moment, so you can then implement all the things that you want to do that day. Hopefully that makes sense. Very lastly, there is a little routine that's called Many Men. Many men, many men, many men, men, men. But we can do better than that, I think, at this moment. So it's going to be that tune. Hopefully you all know this, William Tell. But we're going to use Stay at Home for obvious reasons. So here we go. Yes, cheeky little ending. Hopefully that's been slightly informative, if not just something to kill the time with in this odd time. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to be able to do more of these things soon. So thank you, Salt, for asking me, and everyone take care and stay safe. Thanks.